Welcome to the Daily Collective. Today is February 17th. Let's get right into it. First, I'm going to connect with the song to this reading. Definitely take advantage. I've linked those songs below. It will give you more from this reading. It will definitely resonate. If you have clicked on this video, there is a message here for you. I am tapping into the collective energy for today. Let's see. Essentially, my goal is always to provide kind of energy and advice to keep you on track for your greater good. Connecting with your higher self and definitely aligning with your potential when it comes to you and your energy on this planet. That's my purpose. So let's get into this. Let's first define your song, like I said. Okay, I guess we're talking romance. I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to talk romance, but I can definitely feel it as soon as I hit this song. The color Ring Blue. This is emotions, fiery emotions. This song itself is super romantic. It's called Tomorrow I Will Be Yours by Paula Cole. So let's get into this message. Let's find out more about this. Okay, so from this song I'm getting childhood romance from your childhood soulmate, past life energies. Ooh, let's get romantic, I guess. Oh man. All right, what's the heart of this situation? Oh, King of Swords in reverse. Let me make sure. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this a little more. That's the heart. And then what's crossing you is the devil. This is what's keeping you back. Ace of Coins. What position is on top of your situation? This is essentially what you need to prioritize in order to keep you and your energy on course for your greater good. This is where I get the best advice. What's happened, what's the bottom energy? This is something that you need to either overcome or you have already overcome. Okay, Nine of Swords. This is something that has given you anxiety. It keeps on coming up and you keep on trying to find the best answer. And that's the point here. You need to find the best answer right now to overcome this burden, overcome this. It's almost like knowing. You need to know and understand that there's something that is overwhelming your thoughts and your brain energy. And this is essentially, it feels, okay, you have balance, but something's plaguing you. I'm going to have to find out more from that. So I'll probably have to tap in with another deck later. What's happened in the recent past in this energy? What are we just stepping away from? What just happened recently for this collective energy? The Wheel of Fortune. A cycle has been repeating over and over and over again, and you're really, really, really having a hard time getting off this cycle. But I just gave this advice to a close friend of ours. There's literally, this cycle keeps on popping up, and it will keep on popping up, guaranteed, until there is a change, until you find the lesson that you're supposed to learn in this. once you define what that lesson is, you can apply it to your life, apply it to this cycle, and actually get out of it. And I feel like that's finally what's coming into view now. And with this King of Swords, I feel like you're denying this truth again. And essentially, the devil, which is the energy of chaining you to something that doesn't belong to you, chaining yourself to this negative energy, dark energy. It's preventing you from growth. It's preventing you from seeing your potential. There's a lot of addictive energies tied to this. So it feels you may get in some type of toxic loop over and over again, to the point where you're so chained by it that it is bringing up addiction, or it is bringing up a really toxic cycle that you, and this is again, the advice that I gave my friend was, each time this cycle, each time this keeps on happening, and if you don't learn from this and take advantage of this cycle and get on it and learn from it and apply what you've learned from it, this is your demise. You literally, it will get worse and worse and worse, to the point where it literally can put you in the dirt. So it's important for you to learn from this now, take advantage of this, and move towards stability, move towards growth, move towards truth. And with this being your top priority, the best advice that I can give you is really look into, even if it's small, like literally a poppy seed. Those are the smallest seeds in the whole entire world. They almost look like dust. This is how small your potential is right now, but it has a potential to grow so big. Opportunity to break free from this toxic cycle is extremely important. And I feel with this bottom energy being the Nine of Swords, you know exactly where to look for that balance and where to find that balance. And that is the reality here. That needs to be seen. Your heart right now, this is the truth, that you're having a hard time breaking some type of toxic cycle, and I don't know whether or not you're going to be able to do this today, but this is what I'm looking at. What is this energy looking into the future? What's happening soon? What is this energy stepping into soon? Movement, planting that seed. Remember that poppy seed, that dust that I was talking about? That is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands means that there is movement, because a seed has been planted, and it looks like you will be able to apply yourself to this movement, this small seed that's being planted now, this opportunity that needs to be prioritized. Every single thing else needs to fall off. You need to learn from your previous lessons that you just learned, step on the new train, and actually look into movement, look into providing stable nutrients, providing energy, growth, availability into this new opportunity that is proving stability. And yeah, passion, ideas, everything needs to be harnessed now. Your next energy, what you're looking into in the future, is actually putting movement and communication, really putting into this energy, fired up, really, really, really fired up. So definitely, I would advise you in you finding out what this opportunity is, defining what this opportunity is, put into it now. You see these two put together, put into this now. You, the High Priestess, that's the card that I received today. This is what you represent. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely, if you would like an insight to the daily collective energy, and if you get along with my energy, we definitely get along. So I'm there. But the High Priestess shows that you are meant to see your path. You're meant to see something, and ultimately this is opening you up for growth. There's this clarity that's happening. your truth. It feels like your vision is clear. You can see, maybe in the past you haven't been able to see very clear. It's always been a huge question mark, but all of a sudden the clouds have parted and you can see clearly. So really follow your intuition today. Follow what you see. Yeah, I keep on focusing in on this purple sphere. I'll show you in a second when I'm done shuffling. But ultimately, purple means insight. Purple means the all-knowing, being able to see clearly beyond the 3D, beyond the physical world. You are able to see through lies. You are able to follow your gut and get through this, whatever it is. But here's that sphere that I was talking about, this purple. You see it? Right there. This is, your intuition is the most important thing to follow today. That's your gut. You. Don't doubt it. First answer that you come up with is the answer. The Ten of Swords. Okay. Okay, so this is what you're stepping into in the near future. Finally. So remember, we talked about this Nine of Swords, this anxiety, but something in this anxiety you are able to see clear. This is actually providing clarity. Whatever has been plaguing you with anxiety lately is actually providing you truth and able to giving you the sight to see, period. This is ultimately showing you the bare truth, the icky truth, the nasty truth, the sad truth of the situation, and but in its glory, this pain, this icky, this visual, whatever it is that you're seeing, when the clouds parted, whatever you're seeing, this is actually giving you so much clarity to the point where you can't even talk yourself out of this. This is, I mean, the best way to put it is you visually seeing something dead and you not even being able to, or that you not being able to convince yourself out of it. It is clearly not breathing. So it's time to get away from it because it's just decaying and doing the cycle, and let it do its thing. You need to walk away from it because you can't put anything into death. It's done. Over. So somehow, some way, this energy is coming across your realization. You are clear on this. What do you hope and fear in the most? This is a song I'm going to attach to this reading as well, is Come On by Amy Shark. Definitely applies to what I'm talking about here. You hope and fear temperance, and your outcome to this situation is the Ace of Swords, truth. Absolutely building. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. I have all the swords that are in, a lot of swords. Follow your mind today. Your mind is so clear. Your mind is the most important part of this reading, I can tell you that. But actually your mind creating something that you can rely on. So with your hopes and fears being temperance, you're having a hard time finding balance, and that is ultimately what you need to do, is find balance in your situation. See the silver lining. If there is always like this imbalance, nothing, you guys, or it, or whatever it is never equal. Here's the problem. That's the problem you're seeing. It's always, you guys, or it, or whatever is always off. So you really need to look to find this balance. Finally come here and see what happens from here, because truth, well you'll see truth is final when you finally come eye to eye and stop dancing back and forth. And truth is really important right now, and your outcome to this situation is finding out the truth. That's all I know, is you will see the truth. Say, whew, okay. That was a strong message. I really couldn't breathe until I got it across. I'm not kidding. I do feel a bit lightheaded. All right, let's get into the charms next. This actually gives me more details from Spirit. This is really, really, what is, I can't think. Hold on. Dang it. All right. Let's get into it. Okay. Fuck romance. It's really important for you to put the rose down, blow out the candles, stop expecting anything from romance and love. Literally, distance yourself from this. Tap into your strength. Tap into your masculine energy today. This is about you recovering and protecting your heart, kind of putting a hard shell around your heart today, because there's something that discovering some type of nasty truth that your heart needs to get through this right now before you, so you can get to a stable place for you to actually deal with this emotion a bit later. There's something about emotional stability that's important for you to assess before you actually work through this. And I feel ultimately it is important for you to get there, and you will get there. Apply yourself to belief and again, following your heart, your intuition through this situation. But yeah, it's really important for you to be strong and compassion for yourself and give yourself peace. Be very, 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 very compassionate towards yourself today. In this, you will find inspiration. You will start seeing clear. Yeah, you'll finally find your inspiration. The initial V, and again, believing the moon, being kept in the dark, not seeing. This energy is kind of revealing the full moon just happened, and typically this energy could last quite a while. Being in the dark and conditioning yourself in this dark energy, I feel is a cycle. There's something about this being a cycle that you're able to actually see eventually from this. You'll be able to see it come full circle. You'll be able to see movement and be able to understand things soon. I can tell you that. And there's definitely growth here. So much green energy. And the Empress came out. Look at her. She's here for growth. There you are either pregnant or your idea in itself, or whatever this is, that you are able to be free enough to see or live in your ideas. This is helping you grow. And from this, you are actually able to get clear and determined and fight for what you want with this King of Pentacles and fight towards growing something. Again, we got the 8 of Swords, and that is exactly what we were talking about. This poppy seed, this little tiny seed is here. It's here. It's here. This idea is your baby. This idea, or if you're not pregnant, but if this idea is here now and it's growing, every single second this thing is growing. So definitely lead with power, lead with strength, lead with passion, lead with compassion, lead with everything that you have, because you are so inspired. And again, F romance right now, there's something about it that's not supporting your growth. So that's what I get. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this energy and being a part of this reading. Here, your energy is back. I will definitely see you in the future. If you subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe and the bell and like this video if you appreciate it. Bye, guys.